Right, guys, good morning. My name's Connor. This is the Hotheads Media YouTube channel. Welcome back. I missed you all last week. Obviously, we were at Barber Connect. My feed has been absolutely swamped with stuff from HairCon, Barber Connect, and the Modern Barber Awards this week. So there's not a lot of new news in the industry. So we're going to reference the events, and then next week we're going to crack on with some brand new news, what's going on in the industry. So this week's going to be heavily associated with the events that happened last week. I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on them. We went to Barber Connect. We had a great time. We went there as Hotheads Media. It's our first time, and I was quite anxious. Obviously, doing interviews, meeting people, saying hello to different people and brands. You know, it's a new thing for me if I'm not working or cutting on stage. Sometimes I go and I just chill, but this time it was in a different work capacity. I really enjoyed it, and thank you to everyone who came and spoke to me. I really appreciate you all giving your time. So, Barber Connect was absolutely packed. We got there early and it was nice and quiet, and within a couple of hours it was absolutely rammed. They had a bit of a smaller hall this year compared to last year. Whether that worked better or not, I'm not sure, but it was hot in there. They opened up the side little doors and that, and thankfully that gave us a little bit of air, but yeah, it was hot when there was a lot of people there. So we had a good time. I felt there was some definitely egotistical maniacs at these shows, and I do implore you all to remember the fact that these are trade shows. We go there to see what's new in our trade, to get discounts and stuff like that. Somebody once told me we are the only industry that demonstrates our own skills and stuff to our own industry. We show off to other people in our industry. And I don't know if trade shows are exactly for that, but one thing I will is Babyliss, they had some amazing deals on. Like the queue for the Babyliss stuff was just round the corner. They were busy all day, and people were telling me they were getting great deals on the Babyliss, like the Babyliss stand. So that's what we want to see more of. Barber blades were there as well. They were giving good discounts. I picked up 2 hair dryers. So if you are on the channel, make sure you go and see the Wild Vanquish versus the Babyliss Falco. We've done a little review, unboxing, and first impressions of the 2 new hairdryers. So yeah, we had a great time at Barber Connect. It was definitely good going. We seen lots of good demonstrations. The Andis team, they were amazing. I don't personally use a lot of Andis equipment myself, but their team that they've got is just sensational. The talent that was on the Andis stage is great, and I can imagine their education is unbelievable. The WoW stage and the WoW team, they were great. They were showing some good demonstrations. There's some great work coming off them. I like all the lads, but Mick Damiano, I watched a little bit of him performing on the WoW stage, and the passion that was coming from him was amazing, and it really inspired me. So well done, you guys, and Mick. Yeah, it's great to see, man. So the session stand, that was great. That was hosted by Simon's Hairground. He was a very good host for the show. There was some great talent. I just got a shout out Carly, and I got a shout out Dan. They're my 2 close friends in the industry. They did really, really well. I was there for some other sessions as well, and I really enjoyed the session stand. That was really like a good thing. Yeah, good. Also, as soon as you get in, you get like a Modern Barber like magazine, which I thought was really cool. So I picked up mine, and this was like a rundown of what happened at the show, what's going on. So this was really informative for me, and it allowed me to go, right, I can go here at this time, I can speak to this person at this time, and it was really good. I thought that was a great idea, so I want to see that again next year, Modern Barber. So yeah, that was really good. And Barber Connect was a free event. So if I don't understand why people don't go. I mean, I get it if it's up, it's far from you. I do understand that, but it was a free event. It was great networking, and yeah, we really had a good time. So we love Barber Connect. We brought all our lads down from Men's Grooming Company. Yeah, we've seen some great shows, great education. Picked up a few bits. The lads picked up a few bits as well. So overall, it was really good. And what else was I going to say about that? Yeah, that's pretty much it on Barber Connect, really. So I was surprised not to see Chris and Sons there. don't know if that's just me, considering like Barber Blades were there and all these other big ones, and Chris and Sons is a leading brand within a leading supplier within our industry. So I was surprised not to see them there. I know it is quite expensive for a stall, so you know what, like it was just I just expected to see them there. That's all I will say on the matter. So that's Barber Connect. So I'm gonna get on to HairCon. Sorry, I've got some notes here. So HairCon, I was speaking to a few people about HairCon, and from what they were telling me from behind the scenes, it was quite quiet. Now, from what you see on Instagram, it was it looked busy. There looked like a lot of brands and there looked like a lot of people demonstrating there, some really, really big names. So it was interesting to hear that it was quite quiet. But when you're putting it on the same weekend as Barber Connect, you're gonna split the crowd. I've said this, even though we're hairdressers and barbers, we're the same industry. We all cut and style hair, and now with a lot of haircuts suiting every gender, like we're just transitioning more into the same industry. So why you would put that on the same weekend, I just don't understand. But you did, and it split the crowd. And I think HairCon probably would have been a little bit quieter for it, just like Barber Connect probably would have been a little bit quieter for it. I know there was people that were performing at Barber Connect and at HairCon and having to travel up and down the country. So I just personally don't understand it. Well, anyway, another thing with HairCon is the fact that the tickets, they seemed like a really astronomical price. So I've got this up here and I'm going to show you how much some of the tickets were. So a standard day and night ticket it starts at £30. That's just for the Monday, and if you do like a three day and 2 night, that's £95 to go to a trade show. And that's what we got to remember. It's a trade show, guys. Yeah, it seems really astronomical to me. And then you've also got like a VIP, which includes reserved front row seating, but I don't think you needed that because it was quiet anyway. Access to the VIP mezzanine, that's all right. Lunch every day, reserved parking, a premium goodie bag worth £80. So a 3 day and 3 night is £195. That is really expensive. Now I know you could probably put that against your tax as like a industry event and a networking event, but it does seem really, really expensive considering Barber Connect was free. You know, but from what I did see, HairCon had some great attendees. They had some great people on stage. Some of the names there, like Trevor Sorbet, that's just incredible. So we're going to just head on to their Instagram now, and I'll show you a few little videos from it. It looked good. Let's see what we can get up here. Let's see if we can play this. It does look good. I'm not saying it doesn't. I just think it probably needs a few years to find its feet. And when you're spending this sort of money on an industry event, you may run out of capital quite quickly. What I liked about Barber Connect is the fact that it was in like a big open warehouse, whereas this, just from what I seen, obviously I wasn't there, so I don't know. It seemed like it was in a big space, but it was like quite dark and dingy. So that doesn't really help to the whole atmosphere of it. So what did I see? Which is the one that I wanted to show you guys? It's this. This is Trevor Sorbet. Like the names that attended this was incredible, really.
Comedian many years ago called Charlie Chaplin. Right? I'm sure you've all heard the name, even though you're not old enough to have seen his work. But he used to make people laugh by not talking. He learned how to fall over, bump his head or something. But he created drama, and he once said, and I'll never forget this, he says, doing what I do is easy. Thinking of what I do is difficult.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, this actually looks really good. again, it's a shame it was the same weekend because I just wasn't able to attend. Looking at some of the pictures, the videos, the content they did get, it looked good, but you can make anything look good with the right angle. So obviously Aesthetica magazine were there, which is a big pub. Work looks incredible. It's just a shame that they didn't get the crowd I think they were expecting. So yeah, please, if you did go, let me know your thoughts because it's just interesting to have an idea from the people that went, see what they say. It will give me more perspective on the issue. But anyone from HairCon, if you are watching this or you get to come around and watch this before you put your next one on, just change it on the same weekend. And then if you want, Hotheads Media will come and we'll report on the event and we'll do you some coverage. So yeah, right. Also, last weekend we had the Modern Barber Awards. For some reason, I can't find loads of coverage of this. They obviously didn't take lots of videos and stuff, but when you are sitting down at a 3-course meal or whatever it was, and then you're doing announcements on stage, it's probably hard to have somebody going around getting loads of video content like it was easier at like a show that you stand up and it's quite interactive. It was £90, I believe, for a ticket to the Modern Barber Awards. You do get a 3-course meal, and the place that it was this year seemed great. Like, this happened after Barber Connect. I don't know how I feel about £90 for a ticket, although you do get a 3-course meal, and if you are in the running, you kind of have to go because I don't think you can get the award if you're not there. So it kind of makes you pay the £90, and I know they want to make a profit, and I know they have to pay for the venue and stuff like that. Sometimes I just think these things try to make money out of us, but again, I probably would have liked to have gone myself if I could have spent the time there. So maybe next year. But from what the small videos and the small content I did see, looked half decent. It definitely looked like a better venue than it was a few years ago. So just as a last thing, because I haven't really got much news for you this week, because like I say, my whole feed is just clogged up with HairCon, Barber Connect and Modern Barber news. I'm just going to give a little shout out to some of the guys that I grabbed leaflets off and were willing to talk to me. Now, not all of these guys talked to me on camera and gave me an interview, but they were nice enough to say hello. I introduced myself to them, and they said they'd give us a little follow, and follow the channel. So I'm just going to give them a shout out. First off, it's Modern Barber. I like the fact that you did the little leaflet, the little magazine for the show. I think that's a great idea. So I'm going to be giving them a shout out. I spoke to Bird Products, so Luke Priest. Now, they give me this little leaflet and they give me this little postcard, which is cool. We've got an interview coming out with them. That was really good. I quite like Bird. I like what they were doing. The products smelled amazing. And they looked really cool. And they really kind of stood out for me while they were there. So, yeah, just shouting them out. Who else did I get? So, Luke Woodward. This is refreshing. These are like little barber cleanser wipes. I did have a wipe to show you, but I don't know what I've done with it. He was nice enough to just speak to me. I think he was a little shy, didn't want to come on camera, but I just wanted to shout them out anyway. I have used them in the past, and they are quite good. So, Leaf Scissors. We got a great interview with them. I love Leaf Scissors. They gave us some scissors when we worked with the Lions Barber Collective, and actually, the Leaf Scissors are great. We got a straight scissor, they're 5.5. We were speaking to them, and I believe it was the owner, and we've got a great interview, like I say. But the stool looked great. That was their first time at Barber Connect, and yeah, I like Leaf Scissors. I like the ethos. They're all like really sustainable. So check out that interview when it comes out. What else we got? So this is Shake Up. I liked their products. Yeah, I like their products. The bloke I spoke to was really, really nice. I can't remember his name. He gave us a quick interview as well. Well, quick. I say quick. It was like 6 minutes. It was definitely our longest one. So we got a good talk with him. They look great. They smell great. It's like a skin and grooming range. The one thing I will say is the fact that you can get them in boots. Now, that's great for his brand and that's great for the company because you can, the public can go and get them. So if you don't want to go and spend on products that you can get in the barbershop and you are a person of the general public watching this, Shake Up Cosmetics, yeah, I think they were quite good. I tested a few of their products and a beard serum that was quite good, and they look really cool. But yeah, as a person within the industry, I like something that's a little bit more specific and designated to just barbershops because obviously being a barbershop owner, I want that exclusivity. So as a whole, I like the products. Giving them a shout out, they were kind enough to talk to me. So that is Shake Up. Who else we got? Rude Capes. Yeah, the capes were great. They weren't really a discount. They were like £30 a cape. When I spoke to another cape brand last year, can't think who it was, they were doing them slightly cheaper, and they gave better discounts. But I do like Rude Capes. The quality looked good, the store looked good, and they looked like there was a good like selection of capes there. So shouting out Rude Capes. And my last one here, I've got Inspired Studio. So I believe the guy was Adrian. Now, that was his first time at Barber Connect. He was there with his girlfriend and he was demonstrating his skills. So it's called Inspired Studio Academy and they're beginner barber courses. So he was really nice. He was working on a haircut when I spoke to him. He gave me a quick interview as well, so stay tuned for that. He he looked like he knew what he was doing. He gave me a little bit about his backstory. I liked what he was doing with the whole education scene. We always need great educators in barbering. So yeah, just wanted to shout out him. Fair play. You know, you're going out and you're doing and trying to push your brand and push your education. I think it was great. Fair play to you. It's a hard market to break into, but if I can give him a little shout out and that helps, amazing. So that is Adrian and that is Inspired Studio Academy. Stay tuned for the interview. So what are we moving on to now? We've got the hot topic of the week. So I've got a really interesting one for you now. I have been talking with the 1 Minute Barber. Now, the 1 Minute Barber he's got 250,000 subscribers on YouTube. He has got a great following on Instagram. He is a really inspirational person to me. I've been watching his videos for a little while, and he started his channel in 2020 during COVID. But I've just been in contact with him over the past, let's say, month or two. And Michael is incredible. He's such an inspiration to me, and he's really pushing me to keep doing what I'm doing. I get a lot of great feedback from him. And I think he likes what we're doing as Hotheads Media. And yeah, it's just like, it was really good to connect with him. And one thing he is doing, I'm going to show you his Instagram page now because it's probably going to be easier for me to do it like this. He is setting up like a beginners academy, like it's like a barbering academy. And he is right. So it's called the 1 Minute Barber, and it's a community. So this is the post. So coming 17th of June. So this is already launched. This is the 1 Minute Barber Online Academy. Reach your full potential in barbering. 25 years of barber knowledge in one place. You can join the VIP email list today. So he's had, just from what I've seen so far, it's been absolutely incredible. Now you go on, he's got this dedicated platform for education. He's building a community there. And I tell you what, the people he already has there are just really pushing each other to learn and to better themselves. There's a great community already building. I want to shout them out because it's just really good learning platform. The education is great. They do like Q&As. It reminds me a little bit like Facebook, but for like education within the barbering sector specifically. It's great for beginner barbers. You even as a barber of 13 years, you know, and as somebody who's been in the industry a long time, They what do they do? They do like little quizzes, and it tests your knowledge. I can learn. I always say you can learn off a beginner barber if they just pick something up. They have a fresh set of eyes and they do something a little different. Don't ever be closed to the fact that you can learn off beginner barbers or somebody just starting or just somebody else educating, because I think it's always great to be open when you join in these platforms and join in these communities. And I've already learned. I was doing a bit of his quiz and I thought, do you know what? Obviously I know everything there is. And I was getting like 9 out of 10s, and there was like one question that was like stumping me, and I'm just like, do you know what? This is really humbling. It's great. You know, I love quizzes and stuff anyway, so it's a really just a good platform to be joining. It's a great community, and Michael's amazing. You know, it's really, really cool. I like everything he's doing there. So I'm just going to show you like a little. They've got like stories of the stuff and Q&As and that. So new community, comfort barbers, includes video tutorials, latest skills and trends.
The 1 minute barber. So this is
this is actually us giving him a shout out. It's great.
Michael had he's given
Shout
me a
out
lot of
Hotheads
support.
Media.
He's again really inspired me.
I didn't know
and
this
he's
was on
helped
here
me
actually.
Understand that what I am doing, there's not really any.
So you can join the community for free. DM Barber to Michael today.
Inside
That's the 1 minute barber.
Barber community, we're dedicated to teaching a broad range of highly applicable barbering skills and knowledge by providing an exclusive platform where aspiring barbers can elevate their skills, expand their knowledge, and connect with industry
Look how good
leaders.
these tutorials look.
It's a great place for a barber to learn from scratch with no pressure. You can access hours of educational video content, join live Q&A sessions, be part of an enthusiastic community of aspiring barber students just like you, and benefit from valuable feedback on your own work. My name is Michael Holm. I've been a barber for 25 years, and if you'd like to learn more from me or about the community, all you need to do is DM the word barber to find out more.
Really simple, really easy. So go and join that community today, and go get in on this education, this free education platform. It's incredible. And obviously, if you don't follow Michael already, go and follow him on YouTube, Instagram. He's the 1 minute barber. He already has 250,000 subscribers. He doesn't need me to shout him out, and I don't know if it will really help, but I just wanted to give him a shout out because he's just really helped me already, and I just think what he's doing with this new learning platform and building a community there is just incredible. So shout out to Michael Holm. That's the 1 minute barber. So that is it for the hot topic this week. So we're gonna go on to the artist spotlight. So this week I can only shout out the people who were winning awards at the Modern Barber Awards. I think that's a great way to do the artist spotlight this week. And there were some great winners. So we will give them a little shout out now, and then we'll move on to a little bit of a Q&A. So the artist spotlight this week, we'll just quickly run through this. These have got videos with it, but we're just going to shout them out and move on. So this is the winner of the newcomer. So this is Jaden McCarthy at Avenue Barbershop. Congratulations to him. So meet the winner of the Social Barber. Congratulations to Nunez the Barber. Incredible, amazing. Right, meet the winner of the Educator Award. The Menspire Academy, quality, great education. Meet the winner of the team. So OS Lifestyle, they won best team. Amazing. Right, Shop Interior, this is going to be interesting. Grindhouse Glasgow. Yeah, great. I don't know if you've seen them guys, their shop looks amazing. Congratulations. So, meet the winner. This is the best manager. Sean FG, man. I think that's Sean Buckingham off the top of my head. Amazing. Congratulations. Meet the winner of the client experience. That is House Bournemouth. Okay, fair play. Congratulations, guys. What was that? So business leader. Meet the winner of the business leader. Who won this? Bobby G76 from Fella Hair. Liam the Barber, respect to the man like Bobby. Always great to see events and shows. He's basically all of them, so shows how passionate he is. Well done, Bobby and Fella Hair. I think Fella Hair, they do that little Airstream thing that we shouted out the other week. Right, photographic image. This is always a big one. Who won this? Sam Elliott Hair from Tony and Guy Covent Garden. That image was great if you hadn't seen it already. Congratulations to him. Community Hero, who won this? George Oakley from OS Lifestyle again. Congratulations, guys. And who won the best all-round barber? Andy Dawson Hair from Sigma Male Image. Right, congratulations, guys. So that was the artist spotlight this week. There's some great winners there. And I hope to see some great work this year again. Make sure you're in it. If you want to go and win these events and win an award at the Modern Barber, you have to put in the effort behind the scenes. Make sure you're working towards it, and it's a great way to propel your career, winning an award like this. And again, I've got to say thank you to Modern Barber for putting on these awards. It is a great thing for our industry. So let's move on then. So we've done industry watch, hot topics, artist spotlight. Now we're going to move on to the Q&A. This is one of my favourite sections of the show. So first up, who was the best person you spoke to at Barber Connect? Okay, that's a tough one. There was a lot of great people. Thank you to everyone who I spoke to. I think one that really made an impact on me was Ardi of Ardi's. Incredible. Like, he's a really nice bloke. He gave me a lot of inspiration. I'm inspired by him anyway. He's come very popular this year doing his video content and social media content. I love watching his videos, and I tell you what, the conversation we had was amazing. Yeah, he's a really nice bloke, and I just want to shout him out. Ardi of Ardi's, thanks for the interview. Thank you for talking to me. I really got inspired from our chat, and yeah, wait to see the interview. Everyone watching this, because it was great, and he has a lot of great advice for everybody. So thanks again, mate. I definitely got to say that was the best chat I had of the day, I think. So I seen your video yesterday about the Wal versus Babyliss. Do you think the Wal is a good buy for 145? I can't find it cheaper online. So thanks for watching my video. That only came out last night, so I appreciate you watching it. When I bought the Wal and I bought the Babyliss, they were obviously discounting prices because they were at Barber Connect, and I didn't actually realise how discounted they were until I started researching the links to these products. Now, the Wal, if you buy it online at the moment, is £145, around that. And if you buy the Babyliss, it's like £239. Obviously, I haven't used them yet, but first impressions and all that sort of stuff, I think £145 for the Wal is okay. I want to see the longevity of it and see how well it works over a period of time. The Babyliss, I'm not so sure on. I think if I'd have paid £150 for the Babyliss, I might have been happier. It was £175 at Barber Connect. And I thought that was expensive anyway. So to find out that was £239, I would say stay away from the Babyliss. The Wal probably is a decent price at £145. But for them sort of prices, you can go and get yourself a Parlux. These are the first two hairdryers I've ever bought that isn't a Parlux. In my whole 13 years of cutting hair, I've only ever had 3 Parluxes. And they're amazing, they last, they're durable, they've been around for years and making professional hairdryers for years. So I am interested to see how these two new ones compare against the Parlux. While I do like, I really like, I like the design. I think I'd be happy paying £145, yeah. Babyliss, definitely not so sure, yeah. So, right, make your mind up, let me know, and I am going to report back in a couple months on how the hairdryers have gone. But go and watch that video if you haven't seen it already. I give my first impressions on unboxing the Wal and the Babyliss. So, next one, what's your TikTok? Hotheads Media, nice and easy. You can find us on Patreon, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and make sure you subscribe in and give us a follow on the YouTube. What's your favourite razor blades? My favourite are Derby all day long. Everything else I just don't think has the same durability. They're probably not as sharp. If I'm doing a full face shave, we normally shave it twice. So I would always change blades in between the shave anyway after I've done my first one, because it keeps things clean. You don't have any pull or razor rashes, and I believe Derby for me are the best, and they're the best well made blades you can get. I have tried other ones and I just don't think they compare to the Derby. So yeah, it's got to be Derby for me. So favorite clipper right now. My favourite clipper right now that I use is the Wild Senior and the Wild Legends. Those two for me are incredible. My favourite mini clipper, let's say, is I really like the Wild Detailer at the minute, but I love the Barber Skeleton Pro. The favourite clipper I haven't got right now that I really, really want to try is the TPOB Play. I need to purchase this clipper. I've missed out on a couple of drops already, and I really want this clipper. I'm going to get it in the next couple of months, and I'll give you an unboxing and review on that. I think it looks incredible. I've heard a lot of good feedback. If you're looking to buy a clipper and you don't want to go wild, try the TPOB Play, because it sounds, looks incredible. Everyone I've spoke to with some really good sources from people who already have it, they say it's really, really good. So yeah, let's say my favorite clipper right now is the Wild Senior and the Wild Legend, but the one I haven't got that I'm going to purchase is the TPOB Play. Cool. So I got one more for you as well. Are you going to any of the shows this year? We are going to Salon International. No, I probably will go there as Hotheads Media. It's going to be good for me to go and get content. I'll go with a few of the lads from Men's Grooming Company. So if you're there, come and say hello. It'd be great to get some interviews if I can. Other ones, maybe try and get a Great British Barber Bash on the go this year, if I can find the time. I'm definitely going to go to Salon, 100%, 100% Salon. Great British Barber Bash, not 100% sure, but I would like to go and see what these events are about. I've not really ever been to one, and I hear they're good. So maybe one of them. If guys, you see any events that look good, please let me know. I obviously missed a couple already this year, like the Barber Expo in Wales that I would have liked to have gone to, and I didn't really see much stuff coming up on the run up to it, and that's why I missed it. So make me aware of any events that you think might be good, and I'd be happy if I can find the time to go and attend these events. So yeah, that's it for the show today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I missed you all last week. Next week we'll get back onto some proper news, and we will get back to the regular schedule. Hope you all have a blessed week, and yeah, catch you all next Monday. Stay tuned for some content that I'm going to be putting out over this week and the next few weeks, from interviews and stuff like that from Barber Connect. So catch you all next week.